What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Baller Sports Show. I'm your host, the bad guy, and with me, my man, Glairzilla. What's up, man?
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Mike?
We are going to be talking some sports for the next hour or so, and that's the beauty of doing these things once a week, man. That there's a lot that's going on, and there has been a ton that has happened over the course of the last week.
You're telling
And
me.
we're coming at you guys this week on a Friday, which is good because for me, there's no work tomorrow, which means,
Same.
a
Same here.
little bit of
Cheers,
caffeine
Mike.
and Coke going on tonight. Cheers, brother.
Cheers,
What are you
everybody.
drinking?
Cheers. I'm drinking some Heineken. I actually have Heinekens tonight. I'm drinking beer tonight.
Heineken.
Yeah. This cup fills about 3 of them in here, man. So it's full to the top right now.
And is that
Yeah.
is that a Los Angeles Dodgers cup that I see right there?
You already come on, Mike. That's a great guess, man. That is a great guess.
I don't know how I figured that one out, but that's good. That might lead us into a subject that I was going to talk about, in a little bit. I was going to bring it up in a little bit, but
Okay.
I think maybe we'll bring it up right now. Hey,
Sure.
what's up, Garage Gamer?
Hey, Garage Gamer,
we'll
what's
start
going on,
out.
man?
We'll just start out swinging. No pun intended with the baseball. Like I know it's baseball off season, so there is going to be some stuff that pops up from time to time. But your Dodgers just picked up one of the most coveted free agents out there. What do you think about this one, man? Big contract. What were they? $60 million a year or something like that? Is that what this guy's making?
Listen, yeah, it's a lot. He's making a boatload of money, man. It's a lot of money he's making. I listen.
Is he worth it?
I'm gonna say no. He's not worth that much money.
He's definitely a superstar, right?
Yeah, for sure he is. But I get it. Like, okay, so I guess what the Mets were offering him was like 50 million. I heard he wanted to go to the Blue Jays. He was trying to go to Toronto where they're offering him like 30 million. Yeah, they're offering only like 30 million, like half what we're giving him. So I mean, it's obvious, right? You got to go where the money's at, and we're back-to-back champions right now. Listen,
right. I mean, honestly, the three teams that were courting him, I guess, he would have had a good chance at success with all three of them.
Hold on.
But
Garage Gamer, hold on. Here's the fact. The fact that when Kyle Tucker won with the Astros, he wasn't part of that 2017 team, I believe. He was part of that, I think, the team with Dusty Baker. So I don't think he was. I don't think he was a cheater. I don't think he was a cheater. But yeah, like if you're talking about Altuve, Springer, Correa, those guys are all to me. They're all cheaters to me, 100%.
What blew my mind was, I mean, obviously the dude's good, but if you look at his stats though, bat 266, 22 home runs, 73 RBI. I mean, that's not a bad line.
It's not.
But for $60 million, though.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of money, man. I don't blame him, man. I think after like the second or third year, he could opt out or something like that. But yeah, he's not going to opt out. $60 million.
Oh my God, no!
You're not going to opt out. Why would you?
Yeah. He hit the lottery right here.
Yeah.
And to me, it almost seems like the Dodgers gave him that much money just so nobody else would get him.
Right.
I mean, was this even a position of need for them?
Well, so like I was hoping we're either going to got like, let's say Tucker, Bellinger, or so, we need another outfielder for sure. Outfielder is what he plays. He's going to play right field for us. We move Teo to left field, and you have Pius playing center field. But that was a problem. I think we're on the verge of just getting another outfielder. I think we paid him a lot of money, overpaid him. He's a great player, but I feel like it's the lineup's going to look nice. Lineup's going to look really nice.
I mean, but I guess they got the money to spend though, and they're not like they're doing anything illegal because they're paying a boatload in luxury tax.
Right. And you know what's crazy, Mike, about that? Look, there's a lot of people are crying about us spending money and all that. People have to understand there was years and years we weren't even doing anything. We weren't spending any money. When McCourt was the owner, we were suffering. We didn't even get to the playoffs. If we make the playoffs, we get bounced out in the first round. It was a struggle for a while. People don't remember that. It was bad.
A market like Los Angeles, you would think they should have been competing every single year, with the Yankees of the worlds and the Red Sox of the worlds and teams like that were just spending. So I guess I have to ask you this, and I'm going to try not to offend you by asking you this.
No worries.
So these back-to-back World Series, and say they win it again next year.
Okay.
Does it take away from it knowing that they're just throwing money out there and they're basically outbidding everybody for these great players? I mean, believe me, putting yourself in putting myself in your position, if the Pirates were to do something like this and just bring in everybody because for some reason, they hit the Mega Millions and won $1 billion, and
Right.
I would be beyond happy. I wouldn't care how they did it. You know what I mean?
Right. It's
Because
almost like you're saying like you're buying a championship in a sense, right? Like
that's because I know the
yeah,
optics of it. That's kind of what it looks like from the outside, and people hated on the Yankees for years.
yeah,
But
yeah.
you got it. Like I said earlier, they are operating within the confines of the rules of Major League Baseball. They're not doing anything they're not allowed to do.
Right.
So does signing him matter to you one way or the other? Because they have the money to do it. So
signing Kyle Tucker.
yeah.
I mean, well, like I said, I was hoping we would have got someone like this for sure, but I didn't think we were going to pay him this much money. I was shocked when I saw his contract. I was like, wow, that's a boatload of money he's getting. And he's getting about $64 guaranteed $1 million, something like that, guaranteed up front. So signing bonus. I'm sorry. But that's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to him, man. Hey. But that's
he took it and he got the highest money
man.
he could, and he's going to the two-time defending World Series.
He's getting paid more than Aaron Judge, man, which is crazy to say that. That's crazy. But
I know. And you know what's crazy too? I was when I was looking up some stuff, I saw. So apparently, what the Dodgers do is they defer a lot of this salary, or they pay a lot of it in bonuses. Yep. They said between Kyle Tucker and Shohei Ohtani, they're paying them a combined $3 million against the cap next year.
It's insane. It's it's unheard of, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ohtani is going to get paid. He's like on the Bobby Bonilla type deal. Like
he's on that.
He's getting paid into like the 2034, I think, or something like that.
I think he's getting about like $2 million or $3 million a year from his contract right now. But deferred money, it's insane. It's
and he's going to get it one way or another, but he's going to be getting paid for years. And the fact that like my jaw hit the floor when I saw that they're paying Tucker and Ohtani a combined $3 million.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, man. It's a lot.
The GM, he needs to be in the Hall of Fame himself.
Oh yeah. Andrew Friedman. Yeah, he will be. He will be. But
yeah, the conference. Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit because we're about to get pounded with a blizzard here. Come about Sunday afternoon. That'd be interesting to see some snow games. But I had to bring that up. Obviously, one of the biggest signings of the offseason, and the fact that you're a Dodgers fan, that was perfect because I was curious to see how they felt about it. And
right.
I mean, considering that they kind of have an income that they really don't need to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
But why not, right? Because if they didn't sign him, one of the other big timers would have.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, he would have he was guaranteed a big contract regardless, whether with us, the Mets, the Blue Jays, whoever you want to call it. He was it was time for a big contract for him, regardless. So
these guys are talking lockout and
that's
salary cap.
It's gonna happen. But you know what? Okay, here's the thing: what I don't like, right? How we're getting trash for like all this money we're spending because we're back-to-back champions and we're winning. But then where the Mets at, man? The Mets spent all that money. They got Boba
right?
They just picked up what's his name? That other was it a closer or starter? They got Peralta. They got Peralta.
Oh yeah,
there, man. Dude, they're making some moves.
They are. I mean, the other teams are spending. It's not like they're not.
Steve Cohen's got money to spend, man. Is he going to spend the money? That's really much on him if he's willing to spend that money or not. That's not our fault. That's on the Mets. I mean,
no, and that's the thing. You're spending the money, but you're actually winning with it, as where these other teams aren't.
Exactly. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're spending all that money, you
better win.
You got to win.
You better win.
Exactly.
So that'll be interesting to see what they do with this supposedly upcoming lockout, and if they get some sort of salary cap. I don't know how they're going to do it because it's going to be. I mean, in the way baseball, the economics work, it's almost like there's two separate divisions, I guess, two separate tiers. You got the teams that could just spend and spend and spend, but then you got the teams that have to be very frugal and develop. But it's not like it's unfair because you've had teams like the Cardinals. They're not a huge market. They were good for so long. They won World Series, and the Commanders, or not the Commanders, but what are the Indians now? The Guardians.
The Guardians.
Yeah, the Guardians. They're always good. The Milwaukee Brewers are another team. These are like mid to small market teams that are they're able to compete. And
Yeah.
if Garage Gamer's still here, yeah, he is. The Mariners
Garage Gamer's
is
still
another
here.
one. The Mariners aren't
Listen,
a huge market.
Garage Gamer knows I was rooting for his Mariners, man. I really wanted to play the Mariners in the World Series. That would have been fun to watch.
I was pulling for the Mariners too.
Me too, man.
Me too. The Blue Jays, I guess. When was the last time they were there?
Yeah, it's been some
a long time.
Quite some time, yeah.
Yep. But or is that part of the thing? The lockout, are they also looking to expand? Is that part of the rumors?
It could be. I heard something about that, but
I wonder.
I think the main thing they want to get is, I think, is a whole cap thing going, salary cap. That's what I'm sure. It's what they really want to strive.
I'm curious how that's going to work.
I'm curious about that too.
Like, is there going to be? They already have like this luxury tax, which is supposedly, the smaller market teams get paid,
right?
But I don't know. They're not forced to use that money, to my knowledge. That's what people get on the Pirates about, is the ownership's getting this money and they're not investing it back into the team. It's supposed to create a level playing field, and I don't know that it is, but what's the cap? So they set the cap at $200 million.
Okay,
which they're going to have to. It's going to have to be fairly high.
Yeah, it has to be pretty high.
You're still going to have this problem, like where the big market teams they're going to spend to the cap every year.
Exactly.
What they need to do, and I don't know if they have this, and correct me if I'm wrong, they need to have a salary cap floor. Like, teams are not allowed to spend less than this.
Than a certain amount, yeah, exactly.
They need to do that. And but we'll see. It's going to be sad to see if a lockout happens and baseball goes away for a year.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt for sure. If that does happen, that's really gonna suck, honestly, man. And I just don't listen. I don't want anyone to blame just the Dodgers for this happening. I think it's just like it's a whole thing, man. It's a whole.
This has been years in the making.
Yeah, man.
And the Dodgers, unfortunately, are getting. I mean, they're not getting blamed, but
we're a big part of it for sure.
If they hadn't won back-to-back championships, a lot of this wouldn't probably even be coming up. You know what I mean? But the fact that they did win, but look back at the late '90s and the early 2000s when the Yankees were winning every year, and they had all those great teams with Jeter and Mariano Rivera and all them guys, and they bring in Giambi and anybody who was a big timer at the time.
That team was they
brought everybody in, and they were just pummeling people. And it wasn't until what the Diamondbacks the one year beat them with Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling, but so it's been going on for a long time, and I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I wanted to get your opinion on that at least first thing. And I saw
that's a great question, Mike. I appreciate you asking me that question.
Well, yeah, you had the I wanted to talk about it anyways because that was kind of a big thing that happened over the week, and
it was
seeing your Dodgers Cup. I was like, you know what, maybe we'll just lead off with a little bit of baseball before we get into football, because there's plenty of football stuff going on. And I guess we'll start off with the college national championship. How about Indiana? I mean,
yeah, man, they showed up.
They did it. They ran the table.
You know what? I'll say this: like for the first, I think it was the first half. It was kind of slow for both teams. It was slow. It wasn't it was defensively. It was a defensive scheme game in the first half. Second half, I think Mendoza came out, looked a little bit more solid out there. I don't know, man. He's gonna go. He has to go number one for sure. He's going number one. There's no way around it. The Raiders know that too. Yeah,
they do. And
they're on the clock already. They know that already.
He's gonna, without a doubt. And that was I was gonna lead into that.
There's no way Tom Brady's gonna say. Tom Brady's not gonna be there and say we're not picking this guy. Like, they're picking him.
I mean, you have to. Like, who do they have at this point? You have to take the guy.
Yeah.
And man, that guy, God, his stock skyrocketed. I mean, I was looking it up beforehand. I think Indiana, like the rough estimate was that they were projected to win about 8 games. They were projected to go about 8-4.
No kidding.
They weren't expected to be big time players. They were expected to be good, but I mean, the fact to go 16-0 and blow out as many top tier teams as they did, and I was surprised that Miami put up a hell of a fight in that game.
They did. They actually did. They did.
But yeah, I mean, Fernando Mendoza at this point, he has to be the 100%. Number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
And boy, is going to the Raiders going to.
I mean, I'll say this:
what's that going to do for him?
Well, I mean, they have to get pieces around him. They have.
Yeah, they do. They got to get a head coach.
Yep. Yeah, they need a head coach too. You're right. Yeah, man.
And we'll get into the coach a little bit later. But, I mean, they have Ashton Genty at running back, who
He was great
You
at Boise
know,
State. He was great at Boise State. But
yeah, he was. So I mean, and he had some flashes this year. I think he just had a garbage team around him, and
that's really, I think, 100% what you just said right now, Mike. Like, he's still a great player. I'm not gonna like look like he was a rookie and a bust. No, like
no, I
you
don't
have
think
to get
so.
a good offensive line around him that can block for him, make him like trust
Yeah,
me, like
and
get him some great linemen. He'll be good to go.
I think Pete Carroll's a great coach, but I don't know if he was right for that team. I mean, he kind of was bringing like an
Nah,
archaic
he
style
was.
to
Yeah,
the Raiders, and
yeah.
well, I mean, they're going to have their franchise quarterback. Is Mendoza that good that he's going to be able to
Well, they
live
better
up to
invest.
the expectation?
Hopefully so, and they better invest in him, invest the protection to get him some
Oh yeah,
protection, man,
for
because they
sure.
need to. I mean, yeah,
If this guy's supposed to be the real deal, you got to invest the weapons around him. You got the running back. You got to build the lineup. If anything,
yeah,
go all in on the offense.
you 100%. Yeah, you have to. I mean, look, everyone's saying from the trade Max Crosby, that's insane, man. You don't even trade someone like that, man. You got to
No.
build around Max Crosby, dude.
Yes.
Like, come
I
on,
mean,
man.
don't be like the Cowboys and get rid
Yeah,
of Micah
Michael
Parsons.
Parsons. Yeah.
Max Crosby is one of the top 10 defensive players in the
Oh,
NFL.
yeah, maybe even top 5, probably. Who knows?
But the worst thing you could do to a young quarterback like this would be to not surround him with the weapons and have him struggle and just totally blow his confidence, because that could
Yeah.
destroy his career before
Yeah.
it even gets started.
True.
And we'll get into the conference championship games, but like look at guys like Sam Darnold. It was surrounded in just a terrible environment with bad players, a bad team, and I mean everybody thought he was just a flop, and he finally starts to get into a good situation.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like Sam Darnold. He played at SC. I'm a fan of him, but it's like, man, I don't know, man. He's on a good team. This is probably his best chance to actually do something right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But we'll see we'll see come Sunday. I don't know.
Yep.
It's a tough game.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit
for sure.
But I mean, Indiana, you ran the table 16-0. I mean, I didn't see them.
No
I
one
never saw that coming. And I didn't even see Miami. Like, where, they kind of came out of nowhere.
You know what? I'll say this, Mike. I like how like the new format is with the playoffs now. Like,
yeah,
perfect example. Like Miami, I think we're like number 10 or something like that. So it was great. They knocked out top teams like Ohio State.
Let them earn it. In years past, they never would have been given this opportunity ever.
Nope.
Some teams get hot at the right time, or maybe you have a bad loss early in the season that just kills your entire season. It's happened how many times over the years. So I'm a big fan of the playoff format.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's great.
I feel like the best two teams. I mean, maybe not always, but at least you're getting the best opportunity of the top teams at the time that are going to get to play together. And rather than a panel voting on them or like a computer simulation picking who the top two teams are.
Yeah.
Let them decide it on the field. And if Ohio State can't win, if they have a bad day, then well, so be it.
Is Archie come back another year? Is he back with Texas one year?
I think so. I believe
he should go back. I don't think he had the best season.
No,
this year.
I don't think so. Because he was projected to be the number 1 overall pick this year.
I remember that. Yeah, he was supposed to be talked about big this year, but
I think he thought, you know what, I'm leaving a lot of money on the table, because I'm sure if he came out this year, he'd get taken. Of course he would.
Yeah, he would.
But no, I think he's going back. Mendoza declared for the draft. Pretty much.
That's a given.
Accepted his fate going to the Raiders, and
he knows that
at least he's got a hell of a weapon in Ashton Genty, but you got to protect the guy. And I would have to assume he's going to be their starter on day one.
What's his face there? The tight end Brock Bowers still there? He still got him, right?
Yeah, he is still there. So he's got a good weapon there. He's probably a top 5 tight end, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And geez, who's the Raiders quarterback this year? Geno Smith, huh?
That you know what? I think that was the whole thing Pete Carroll was trying to do from Seattle. I don't know, man. It was a whole.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out for him a little bit in Seattle. Did not work out too well for him in Oakland, I'm sorry, Las Vegas. I'm going to call him Oakland till.
Yeah, I know, right?
Guy.
So speaking of that, okay, so the Athletics are now. I think they're considered just the Athletics right now, right? Until they go to Vegas, right?
I
think so.
Yeah,
I think they're playing in Sacramento somewhere.
They don't have. They're not. They don't have a city.
They're called. I think it's called the Athletics right now.
The Athletics. Oh, I forgot about them too. They moved out
Yeah,
of
man.
Oakland.
But hey, I'm happy for them, man. I'm happy Vegas rescued all those kids from Oakland, man, because they needed that big time, honestly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah,
of like
man.
I said.
It's a whole economic thing. I think what's going
Yep.
on with that, man. Big
And they're
time.
another one. I'm going to call them the Oakland Athletics for. It's going to take a long
Oh
time.
yeah. Oh, I don't. That's what I known them as forever.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
my whole life. I mean,
Oh, same
even the
here.
Raiders. They were weren't they the Los Angeles Raiders for a while there,
Originally, yeah.
and then to Oakland. But basically, my whole
Oakland Raiders.
cognitive
Yeah.
life, it was always the Oakland Raiders. But eventually, maybe I'll about 20 years, I'll get over that.
Yeah.
That's a good point garage gamer. I didn't think of that. Oregon's only 2 losses the last 2 years have come to the national champions.
Man, you know what? Man, that's been Oregon's problem. Like they have so many great teams, man, to like get as far as they can get, and it just can't close it out, man. It's a bummer.
No, and I don't know what they're expected to do next year.
Yeah,
but I'm assuming they'll be pretty good.
They're gonna be good again next year. Their program is so great over there. It's great.
Yep. So that was the college football season. It's over. Mendoza soon going to be a Las Vegas Raider.
Yep.
But they don't have a head coach, so maybe if we can get into that, because there's been a good bit of coaching changes over.
It's been a lot
over the last couple days. And one just happened. What was it? Late last night. Jesse Minter got hired.
Oh yeah,
the defensive coordinator for the Chargers.
The Chargers. Yeah,
so
he went to
Baltimore.
The Ravens, right?
Yeah, Baltimore has their head coach, and I didn't know this until I started looking it up. He had worked in the Ravens organization as a defensive assistant.
Yep, he did.
I did not know that under John Harbaugh up until I don't know, like 3 or 4 years ago. Yep. But he also has a history with obviously Jim Harbaugh in
Michigan.
Yep, in Michigan, and then in Vegas.
Yeah, in Vegas,
Los Angeles.
No, LA. Sorry,
yeah, LA. So the Ravens have their head coach.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
I didn't see that coming, but I think it's a reasonable hire. I wouldn't say it's a bad hire, but we'll see what he does. I mean, he's got a lot. I think as far as him being under the Harbaughs, he has a lot of experience under the Harbaughs. Yep. So we'll see. He's got some knowledge for sure. So
yeah, he was one of the one of the big jobs is off the table. There's I think John Harbaugh got hired just this past week. I think we were talking about it last week. The deal was like pretty much signed and done, but it was never officially announced. But he's now officially the head coach of the Giants. I think that's probably a good move on their part.
I think it's a good move for the Giants, honestly. It really is.
I think they have the pieces in place to be. They're going to be much improved this year. Maybe they might not be a playoff contender yet, but
I think they're close. I think they're close. They're close. I think
they got a tough division.
Yeah, that is a tough division they're in. That
division is going to be really tough. What's up, buddy? What do you think about the head coach hirings in the NFL?
See you later, Dylan.
So much for that.
I don't know what that means.
What are you doing upstairs?
You're not watching football, buddy? You don't want to?
Where's his tablet?
No. All right. So yeah, all you need to do is ask Dylan about football, and he'll run away.
Dylan's awesome, man. He's awesome.
Yeah, hopefully the Steelers do go.
Oh my
I'd sign up for that. We need a quarterback in the worst way. Go 0-17.
Mike, you don't want to go 0-17.
No,
that'll be talked about, man.
Yeah, that will be in history. That will go down.
Maybe 2-15. 2-15.
That would do it. Yeah, that should do it. 2-15 will definitely do it. And I think one of the big moves, big coaching moves, was Sean McDermott getting fired.
Man.
Did you see that one coming? I didn't. I did not see that coming.
I was shocked at that. I was really shocked at that. Hey, Dylan, how you doing, buddy?
But I guess if you have an all-time great quarterback and you don't do anything with it, and
I don't know, man. I mean,
kind of put it on him. He was the scapegoat.
That's the word. The key word of the chat is scapegoat right there. That's exactly what happens. That's a scapegoat. That's what you can't call anything else besides that. Because he's a hell of a coach, man. McDermott was a hell of a coach.
He was. I mean, he turned the Bills around.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, yes, Josh Allen probably had a lot to do with that too. But
For sure.
he was a very good coach,
Very
and
good
I
coach.
would have to think if he wants to, he'll be able to coach this year.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so.
I don't think teams like the Steelers are looking at guys like that right now, because I feel like if you're bringing in McDermott, you're in kind of a, okay, let's try to win now. But of all the teams that are out there that don't have a head coach, I mean, who's really in the position to win now? I mean, the
Yeah.
Ravens was probably the last team. I mean, now Buffalo, I mean, they're in win now mode, but
I mean, listen, I'll bring it up. I know was it the link I saw earlier in Discord, but with Rivers getting interviewed for that.
yes.
Look,
What the hell?
No
All right,
disrespect to go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
We'll
The
go
floor is
into
yours,
that
man.
right now. Yeah. What the hell are they thinking on that? Why is
Man.
Philip Rivers? I mean, where did he
Man.
come from as far as being a head coach candidate?
It's like, okay, look, no respect to the guy. I know he's got like his IQ, his knowledge is. I'm sure he has a lot of knowledge, and IQ is great. But you're coaching high school, man. I think you got to become at least a coordinator first, respectfully. There's a lot of coordinators out there, I think, that deserve a head coach job right now. You know what I mean? Like, instead of, yeah, man. I mean, I get you. I get your name is big. It's big in the NFL, but it's like, come on, man. Like, I don't know, man.
I mean, is this like a PR stunt? Like,
I don't know. I thought the same thing you were thinking too. It was a PR stunt.
But why? You know what I mean? Why would they even need to do something like that? And
yeah,
like you said, what's his credentials? Like coaching a high school team?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he was a feel-good story this year coming back to play quarterback in the NFL, but
right.
The fact that he actually got an interview with zero NFL coaching experience.
That's I think to me that's a problem. That's a problem right there, if you ask me.
There has to be 0% chance they're actually going to to hire him, right? It makes me curious. Like, are other teams going to hire him too, or I mean, not hire him, but offer him interviews?
I don't know, man. I mean, I get it. The guy's got knowledge somehow, some way, but it's like there's a lot of guys right now that are coordinators they're killing for a head coach job right now just to get a shot. I mean,
just imagine that, like being the Bills, firing McDermott, and then hiring Philip Rivers to be your head coach.
Well, it's also like this. Okay, look at Mike McDaniels, right? He's the OC now for Harbaugh, right? For Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, he was a head coach for quite some time in Miami. Why don't you interview him if that's the case? Interview him and see what he does instead of him. You know what I mean? Like, he's had a lot of experience now being a head coach for so many years now in Miami. But I don't know. That's
I saw this, and I don't remember when this news came up, if it was yesterday or today, but I had to laugh. I'm like, oh my God, what are they doing in Buffalo?
Yeah.
Like, they are just going to piss Josh Allen away.
Yeah, he's gonna want to be. Let me get out of here, guys. I'll see you guys later. Oh man, I think the next whoever becomes the head coach for the Buffalo Bills is going to be a big impact on Josh Allen to see whether he's going to be happy or not. Honestly,
you know who should be looking at that job, and I don't know if they're Mike McCarthy. You know, he's a guy who is an older guy, probably in win now kind of mode. Has won a Super Bowl.
He is.
Has worked with elite level quarterbacks. I mean, he coached Green Bay for all those years with Aaron Rodgers. That's somebody who should be in contention for that job, not Philip Rivers.
Nah, man. Rivers has to earn his stripes as a coach first. I mean,
at this point, bring Peyton Manning in too, and just
might as well. Might as well. Yeah.
Because like we were talking on the Discord, it was like, it was a former Colts quarterback gets interviewed for the head coach of the Bills.
Kevin put that up. Oh, Kevin was. Oh my gosh! I mean,
nobody. I'm like, Rivers, like, he played for the Colts.
They said the former Colts quarterback.
Yeah, but that's so. Apparently, the Steelers, they're in the head coaching market still, and there's a lot of heavy rumors that Chris Shula is the leading candidate, and apparently this new Shieldhouse is supposed to be one of their top candidates too. So what have you got? The Rams offensive and defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
it would be nice. I agree with Vince saying. I would like to have both of them. Bring them both over. That's what we need.
Wow.
Just totally pickpocket the Rams. Shula, head coach. Yeah. Fire both coordinators, offensive and defensive. They need to go. I don't even know why they're still employed, but They need a whole revamp. Start trading away some of the high priced veterans
Yeah.
and start fresh.
What
You
was-
know, they're
Yeah, we had another. What was the other hire, Mike? It was it the guy in Tennessee, Robert Saleh, that got hired as a head coach?
oh yeah, yeah.
He
I
got hired,
totally
right?
forgot. And then Kevin Stefanski, the former
Yep.
Browns coach,
Mm-hmm.
went to the Falcons.
The Falcons.
And
Atlanta has a coach now.
yeah, I think Stefanski is actually a good coach.
Yeah, he is. I think so too.
He didn't have a lot to work with in Cleveland like that. You know, you talk about dysfunctional organizations in the NFL. I think the Browns are they're probably a top 5 in terms of dysfunction.
Yeah. Oh,
You know,
yeah.
the whole
for
Deshaun
sure.
Watson fiasco, trading away
That he got paid a lot of
3
money.
first
Wow.
round picks, putting him in that giant contract, and he has not even shown anywhere close to a sign of being the former version of Deshaun Watson before he got in trouble.
Yeah.
So that has set that organization back big time. And Stefanski actually led them to the playoffs once. So
He
that's what
did.
was like maybe 4 years ago now. But
Is that when they had Baker Mayfield back then?
yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You know who they beat in those playoffs?
I forgot who they beat again.
I'll give you a hint. You know, they may be a team that wears black and gold and gets beaten in the first round of playoffs every year.
I'll take a wild guess, Mike.
Yeah, but you know what? That's in the past now. We've started a whole new era, and hopefully it's the Chris Shula era.
Yeah, I think so. I think Shula. I think
He
it's a great
would
fit.
be, he would be a good coach.
Yeah,
he would be a good.
I think so too.
You know, get a young guy in here. I mean, that's the route the Ravens went with Jesse Minter, a younger guy.
Yeah,
I think for the Steelers, bringing in a guy like McCarthy, even though he's a local guy here, I think that would be a bad move because the Steelers aren't in that type of position. I don't want to see them bring in a coach that's trying to win now, and then the Steelers try to just go back at it one more time or bring in a McDermott. No, don't do it. I mean,
no.
Then they're bringing Aaron Rodgers back, and then they're trying to do it again. And you might as well have kept Mike Tomlin at that point.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Rodgers already came out saying he's done already. He's not going to come back.
I think, I think that's pretty much it. And you know, who knows? Maybe in 3 years we'll see Aaron Rodgers come out of retirement or something. You know?
Oh my gosh, oh man!
Because I don't think he's getting into coaching. I think once Aaron Rodgers retires and hangs it up, you may never hear from him again.
Probably not.
The Pirates should hire Michael Keaton as their manager.
Oh
you know what? Somebody needs to get that organization in shape and in line because they are wasting the Paul Skeens years.
His good years too.
His good years. They are wasting them. But so it's been a kind of a crazy week as far as head coaching go. But so there are a couple big openings left. The Bills, the Steelers, obviously, probably the top two. Who's left out without a coach? The Raiders,
the Raiders,
Cardinals.
Who did Miami hire? Did they hire anybody? The Dolphins?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I haven't heard nothing on Miami yet.
I'll see if did the Miami Dolphins did Miami Dolphins hire a head coach?
Yeah, I think it's still vacant. I want to say still vacant.
That's the beauty of being online. Having Google at your fingertips, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, they did. Okay, so yes, the Miami Dolphins hired former Green Bay Packers defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley as their new head coach.
Okay.
Succeeding Mike McDaniel. And I think McDaniel went and took an offensive coordinator job somewhere.
Yeah. He's with Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He's over there. Yep. It's good for. I mean, as far as the OC job, it's good for him. I think.
I think he's more suited as an offensive coordinator.
I think so too, honestly.
And Harbaugh is a big time defensive guru, and
100%.
Getting somebody in there, an offensive minded guy like McDaniel, I think that'll do well for them. But I don't know too much about this Jeff Hafley guy.
I don't either, honestly.
I don't know if he got fired from Green Bay or if he just took the job. I mean, I would have to think he was probably just getting interviewed and he said, "Hey, I'm just going to upgrade, go to get into head coaching." But All right, so there aren't too many opportunities and vacancies left out there.
No,
I would say the Bills are by far are probably the most coveted.
I would say so. I mean,
Yeah.
if whoever you're going to get Josh Allen, which is
Yep.
like, I mean, that's yeah,
But the pressure's going to be on them, though.
yeah.
That's the thing.
That's the
Like
thing. That is the thing.
you're coming in day one with Super Bowl expectations. That is,
It
some
is.
pretty lofty expectations. So, but you know what? Maybe I don't know. I don't know about McDermott all that much as far as how much of an impact he had. But all I know is they did not succeed in the playoffs. And this was the year, as we talked last week. You didn't have Mahomes there. You didn't have Jackson. You didn't have Burrow. And they still couldn't get it done.
I know. It's going to be even harder like next season, honestly.
Because I imagine all those guys that I just named off are going to be
I'm
back
sure
in
like
the mix again.
Yeah, Burrow I think will be there. Mahomes probably will be there, maybe, but depends. But yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so he did not get fired. I didn't think he would have. I mean, even though the Packers kind of collapsed and they blew that big lead in the playoffs to the Bears, they still. I mean, they didn't. Parsons got hurt, and I think they had some more. They had some pretty significant injuries on defense. So he just straight up left for head coaching job. Oh yeah, great. I mean, Chris Shula, obviously his grandfather's the legendary Don Shula.
I mean, you called it last week, Mike. I asked you. You called it. This was like a great call by you, man. So I mean,
I mean, the deal's not done yet. I mean, obviously,
it seems like it's pretty much like
he's the front runner. He's been the front runner for a while.
Yeah.
And I really hope that he's the guy that comes in. Yeah, it was an emotional firing for sure.
100%.
No doubt about it.
100%.
You lose like that. Like I said in the
scapegoat, man.
Yeah, in the moment you didn't have all these other big name quarterbacks in the AFC, and they still didn't get it done. Like me and you both, like we picked them to go to the Super Bowl,
and that game was epic, man. That was
such
an epic game.
Yes, it was,
man. And then can we get into the whole Bo Nix not playing? Like that's him getting hurt, and man, that's crazy. That's heartbreaking.
It's a good segue into the divisional recap.
There you go.
To me, that was, man, what a hell of a game that was.
That was a hell of a game. That was
how tragic that. And what I didn't even know Bo Nix was hurt until like 2 hours after the game.
Well, I found out because I got the notification. I was like,
yeah,
he's out for the
rest of the season.
I was like, wait, what?
He was out there on the kneel down at the end of the game, was he not?
He was.
And then all of a sudden, I mean, maybe he was fighting through the pain and was just hoping that it wasn't anything serious. And now they got they got New England going in there, and I'm like,
that's a tough game. It's just like the championship game. It's like it sucks, man. If you're a Broncos fan, it's heartbreaking.
That's
for sure.
Right. Like,
yeah.
I mean, the Patriots go in there at a 4.5-point favorite.
Now, I mean, if Bo Nix would have played, I'd probably say Denver might be favored by 1.5.
I would have to say 2. They would too.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll pull off some miracle, but I don't see it.
I'd say this, man. If they can run the football and Stidham goes for like, let's say like it's 3rd and short, get me a first down, maybe they got a chance, but it's going to be tough, man.
I mean, you may have an emotional uplift by the defense, and they may play at some sort of superhuman level, because if the Steelers taught me anything this year, Drake May can get rattled into turnovers, because the game that they played the Patriots, he turned the ball over 6 times. So
he did.
And the Broncos have a much better defense than the Steelers do. So it's possible. I mean, they beat Josh Allen. Yeah, they got Allen put 30 on him, but is Drake May and the Patriots capable of doing that? I don't know. The only way that they're going to win that game is probably keeping them under 20 points.
Well, I think now, even though the Pats are on the road, I think now there's more pressure on them now to actually win this game. Like, their pressure still to win even on the road.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because I mean, it'll be talked about, like, you're losing some player like Stidham as a backup.
Right.
It's laughable.
I had to Google who the Broncos backup quarterback was after Bo Nix got hurt.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even remember his name throughout the week. So if you lose to that guy, that's gonna haunt you
big time.
And you know what? Going to Mile High, that's not an easy place to play.
It's not. Okay, that's why I think Denver has a chance, because they're at home. Because they're at home. They don't have to go to Foxborough. So they're playing at home. They're gonna have the crowd on their side, so they kind of have a chance a little bit. But
Well, Stock Jock, I think your Bucks have about as good as chance as my Steelers and
what's up,
and
Stock Jock?
Glairezilla's Colts. we all have equal odds. So is Mike Tomlin a Hall of Fame coach? I think.
Yeah, he
I'd
is.
say
He
hands
is.
down.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Even though the last 10 years of his career, I mean, he still had a winning record. He couldn't get it done in the playoffs, but he did win a Super Bowl. He did go to another Super Bowl. He does have a very, very high regular season winning percentage. I mean, and the fact that he coached them for 19 years, I think that'll get him in. I do.
Yeah.
Even if he retires from coaching today,
he's a Hall of Famer. You can't.
Yeah, I think he is
100%.
So is that true, Garage Gamer? Wait, you heard he could still play?
Whoa,
I thought
I didn't hear. I didn't. Hear
I thought he
about
was ruled out.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And they pretty much Stidham has been getting 100% of the reps.
Yeah.
That's kind of that's what we were just saying, Serge. He just has to manage the game, make no mistakes. They need to establish, obviously, if you're New England, what are you doing? You're stacking the box. You're making this guy beat you with your arm.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Broncos defense could make, if they force May into turnovers, they could win the game themselves.
They could. I mean, look, we're not going to sit here and say Stidham's he's not a Nick Foles. He's not Nick Foles.
No. I mean,
you know what I mean? But he's
watch us. I mean, we could be wrong, but
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't even know what this guy's resume is as far as
nobody
how
does.
much NFL action he's actually even had.
Yeah, man. Oh
but
my goodness.
I do know one thing, Glairzilla, is don't count on us if you're trying to make some picks and win some money and make some bets, because our picks last week were god-awful.
It was horrible.
I'm pretty sure we picked we got every one of our picks wrong. The only thing, I did pick the Seahawks.
Yeah.
And I did not see the ass whooping.
Wow, I got everything wrong last week.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I got everything.
I was 1-3, and you were 0-4.
0-4.
Yep.
Wow,
we both picked the Bills. We both picked the Texans. We both picked the Bears.
Yeah.
And the only thing I got was the Seahawks. And I was up in the air. I wasn't even sure about that one. And to me, that was the most surprising game of the whole wild. Just the beatdown that they put on the 49ers.
That was a shocker. Look, I get it. Again, Niners. Look, they went in a hostile environment. It's loud over there. It's Seattle gets really loud. It's crazy. That stadium is rocking for sure. But to lose like that, I didn't see that happening at all.
An opening kickoff touchdown.
That's a man.
Who would have thought that would have been the winning touchdown of the game? But I did not see that come in at all, because the Niners went into Philadelphia the week previous and won.
They did. Yeah, they did.
they just got manhandled from start to finish.
They did.
So I mean, the Seahawks, maybe they are legitimate, and they get to play the Rams, who went on the road and won in overtime against Chicago, and which was a very, very entertaining game. I don't know if you watched any of that one.
I did.
But,
I did.
The heave by Caleb Williams at the end of that game.
Man, that was awesome to see that, man.
That was borderline Hail Mary, because
it was.
I think when he threw that, he had no idea what was going to happen. And to me, that seems like you're getting chased out of the pocket and you're just chucking it downfield.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, the defense comes down with a pass like that.
Yep.
He just threw it as hard as he could. And that tight end, I can't think of his name right now.
But you know what? It's crazy. Like, I'm used to seeing that because I watch a lot of SC when he was playing at SC. He did that a lot of SC, man. He was so good at doing those plays, man, at SC. It's crazy.
Yep. But, they left the time on the clock. Stafford went down, got him out. And I knew then, I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
this
Stafford,
game goes to overtime.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting
it's going to be heartbreaking.
The veteran Stafford, he's not going to lose that game. and he didn't.
No, he didn't.
But, if you look at the 4 quarterbacks that remain, and even if Bo Nix was there, Stafford's the guy.
He's the guy. He's
the known commodity.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So is that going to bode well against their game? I mean, Seattle's only favored by 2.5 points.
That's why. Listen, this will be the Seahawks know, and Garage Gamers in the chat, it's a much tougher game for Seattle going in this game right here for sure. 100%. It's It's a much tougher game. Like much tougher game. I think Stafford will show up. He'll hot rankings.
Yeah, I did give him. I gave him some advice last year, and it imploded. So obviously, don't come to us if you want to. So whoever we pick tonight, you want money? Bet the opposite. Well, if you do say in spirits, don't break the bank. You know. Yeah, that I agree. That Rams Seahawks game is going to.
It's going to be great.
That's going to be a good one.
I personally feel like the winner of that is going to win it all. I feel like I
So do
got
I.
that. I feel that's what's going to happen, honestly.
Yeah,
but,
so do I.
Yeah.
Most NFL during the season is garbage. The playoffs have been money. They have been very good.
Yeah, it's been good. This has actually been a good playoffs this year. It's been a really good playoffs.
I honestly, and I hate to keep going back to it, I think we were robbed of a very good AFC title game.
Yeah.
Because man, that's terrible for the Broncos to be the number 1 seed all year long, go to the championship games and lose your quarterback in the overtime period. Yeah, like minutes before you won the game. You know, that's like, did they say when he got hurt? Do you have any idea?
No,
it had to have been right there at the very end.
Yeah, I think
right?
at the end, they probably seen walking kind of like maybe kind of funny to say, "Hey, let's go take an X-ray. Let's go check this out." And sure enough, they probably checked out his ankle and said, "Hey, something's broken here. Rolling you out." Where doctor said, "Rolling you out. That's it, man. You're done."
Man,
I mean, it's a bummer. It's a bummer, man.
The fans had to have been devastated.
Oh man,
I just hope that this rallies the Broncos, their fantastic elite level defense, into doing something that nobody saw coming and just willing the team, because come on, man. And I'm sorry to my buddy Israel Gaming. I know he's a Patriots fan.
Oh yeah.
I caught a little flack over the week that me trashing the Patriots, but I don't know if I could stomach seeing them in a Super Bowl again. Not yet. I mean, like Tom Brady and Bill Belichick are still fresh in my mind.
Right. They are in my mind too still.
Yeah. The pain that they caused us over the years, the last 2 decades, being Colts and Steelers fans. Yeah, in a couple weeks, that's all that's going to matter. Yeah, we'll get Glazer into hockey.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say this, Stock Jock. Like I've gone a couple of LA Kings games. They're so fun to go to those games. Hockey games are awesome. They're amazing. They're awesome. Like they're freaking amazing to go to those games, man.
For people that don't understand hockey, and I get it, you know, it's not for everybody, but give it a chance and go to a game in person. Because I remember when I was a kid, that's what got me turned on to hockey, and it stuck with me for the rest of my life. Whenever I was 5, 6 years old, my dad took me to a Penguins game, and I remember just being completely blown away. It was like,
I can imagine.
What is this? You know, as a kid, I'm like, this is what I want to do. And I started playing hockey the next year at 7 years old. And
no kidding. Wow.
39 is when I pretty much hung my skates up. So
I'm pretty sure you're a hell of a player than Mike.
32 years I was playing hockey. I've you know, I never sniffed the pros or anything like that, but I have some beer league accolades to my. I got some hockey pucks back there that have, you know, 500 goal stickers on them and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm a beer league icon. You know,
nothing wrong with that.
No, but it was one of those things. You know, you gotta. For anybody that doesn't really care for hockey, go watch it in real life and then see if that changes your mind.
Listen, I'm not knocking hockey. I actually do like hockey. I'm not. Look, chat. Mike's a bigger hockey fan than me, but I'm not saying I don't like hockey. We can talk hockey all day if we want, Mike. I could get into it for sure. Absolutely.
Garage gamer, that's blasphemous. I'd rather watch paint dry than watch a Major League Soccer.
So listen, Mike. Fun fact: I do like soccer, but I like more of like the European soccer. Like I'm a big, I'm a big Manchester United fan. That's my team.
Major League Soccer, that's the B league of soccer. You know, that's like the reject. I mean, David Beckham came over here. You know,
Messi's over here now and stuff. It's cool. It's good for money.
But he's how old's Messi now? Like 47 years old. I mean, they still got the money over here. I mean, that's how they were Beckham.
Yeah.
But yes, if you're an elite level soccer player,
that's what I watched. I watched that.
You're playing in the Premier League. That's you know, and I'll say this: I watched the World Cup. You know, I get into that.
Cool.
Because Americans can still field a pretty good team.
Yeah.
But you know, speaking of hockey, we'll get into that too in a little bit because the Olympics are going to get ready to start here in a few weeks.
It's around the corner, yeah.
The NHL players are going over there. There's going to be some amazing international hockey. So if you're trying to wet your feet into hockey, that would be a great way to start it.
Nice.
Yeah, the Milwaukee Admirals, Serge. Yeah, that's there you go. That's an AHL team. Yep, it's a minor league team. It's a minor league team. The AHL is it's like the AAA affiliate to the NHL. They may be affiliated with the Nashville Predators. I can't remember, but I don't know. Did the Saudis buy Major League Soccer? Did they?
It's the Saudis. I would not be shocked, Mike. They have money for everything. They'll buy everything.
I mean, the WWE. You want to get it to talk some wrestling? I think they're handing over all sorts of money to them.
Oh man,
good
for them.
WNBA talk start right now, and it ends right now too. That may be, maybe I'm being a little too harsh on that, but. And I said the same thing about hockey. Maybe soccer's the same way. Maybe you have to go
watch
see it
in live.
person.
Yeah.
But are the fans in the United States that passionate like they are in Europe?
I mean, I've never gone to Europe to watch a game, but the way it sounds, I would say no.
They are serious. I mean, there's like rioting and they take it beyond serious.
It's a whole different level out there in Europe.
Look, Israel's ears must have been burning. I just mentioned you, buddy.
What's up, Israel? How you doing, man?
I swear I wasn't saying anything negative about the Patriots that are probably going to win this weekend. But hey, you never know, man.
I think they're going to win too. I think they're going to win. I got them.
Yeah. So we'll do our official predictions right now.
Okay.
Even though we both were combined 1-7 last week. So we got to at least do it right before we end the stream. So Patriots, Broncos, Patriots minus 4.5. Throw the spread out the window. We'll just go with overall winner. Who you got?
I got New England to win this one.
Yeah, and so do I. And like I said, the Broncos have that tough defense, but so do the Houston Texans, and I hyped them up a ton for putting the clamps on the Steelers. And Patriots put 28 up on them, and it wasn't even really a game. I think the Patriots pretty much led the entire time.
Daddy,
they did.
Can they hear me?
Yes, they can hear you.
Okay.
Who do you got, buddy? Patriots or Broncos?
I don't know what that is.
Just pick one.
What is it?
Patriots or Broncos in the AFC Championship game?
What,
in football?
What does that mean?
The winner of that game represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. Patriots or Broncos?
I don't know. I feel like Bronco is kind of a cool name, so Bronco.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay, Dylan.
You remember the Simpsons episode about 20 years ago? Didn't Homer, she had some sort of a gift?
Actually, Patriots and Bronco, it's kind of both a cool name. I don't know which one to pick.
This is the rich kid that bought the $800,000 house right here. Yep.
Me.
Hey, MG. Yeah, that's okay. He wanted to say go Patriots. Yeah, all the Patriots fans are coming out of the woodworks now, huh?
What's up, MG?
Yeah. Ask him a baking question.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know anything about baking. I cannot intelligently ask him a baking question. But,
I like baking.
All right. I know you do. Both of us are picking the Patriots, so if we learned anything from last week, that means the Broncos are going to win, right?
You're just like
probably. Hey, I'll be okay with that.
A little bit of reverse psychology.
I would pick both.
Hey man, what a story that would be for Stidham to take him to the Super Bowl, huh?
It could happen.
It very well could.
Nick Foles kind of did it in a sense, but we'll see.
He did, and what did Nick Foles do after that? Really, nothing.
Much,
that's
really.
That's his claim to fame. It will forever be his claim to fame.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all right, so we got to go to the NFC. Rams and Seahawks. I know you're out in LA. You said you're not really a Rams.
Well, I know Garage Gamers in the chat. I know Seattle's they're the better team going in this game in Seattle.
Never.
I'm gonna take the Rams on this one, Mike. Only because experience with Stafford. In moments like this, he could still get it done. And he's got players like Nakua, Devontae Adams.
They have.
But it's going to be a tough game. Very, 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 very tough game.
This is the one I've been going back and forth on. The Seahawks had me convinced that they were going all the way.
Yeah.
when they pounded the 49ers.
They pounded them pretty fast.
But
Yeah.
and then I started thinking about this. I'm like, you know what? Sam Darnold did. I think he has something like 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions
I did
versus
see
the Rams this year.
I saw that.
Not that meant a whole lot because I don't, I think they split against the 49ers.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? Coming down to it in a championship game with pressure on the line, I think it's going to be a tight game.
Very, very tight game. I think
Same,
so too.
like I said with the Bears a little bit ago. You know what? I'm leaning towards the Rams.
Okay. All right.
Give me Matt Stafford over Sam Darnold.
Experience-wise.
Yep.
Yeah. If it goes to overtime, I like Rams for sure on that.
So do I.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't until yesterday that I started leaning towards the Rams because the more I started thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? What has Sam Darnold really done up to this point? And not to say that he can't, but you're going up against a guy who's been there, done that, is a first ballot Hall of Famer, already won a Super Bowl.
Yep.
The Rams have the weapons.
They do.
They can hang with the Seahawks.
Yeah, this is a much for sure tougher game for Seattle, big time. 100%.
Yeah, it is. I mean, this is not. It ain't going to be no blowout.
It won't be no 41-6. I can guarantee that. No
way. If the Seahawks win, I mean, the spread's 2.5. Yeah, they may win by a last-second field goal, but honestly, give me the Rams on a last-second field goal.
All right.
I think the Rams. That's what's going to happen. They're going to get the ball back. Seahawks may have the lead. Stafford's going to have just enough time, get him downfield, kick that field goal, send him to the Super Bowl. So we're going to have a rematch. We both think Patriots, Rams.
I'm hoping so.
There was Broncos bye and
Yep, Broncos bye, Seahawks bye.
Bye, guys. See you later.
See you later, Dylan.
Well, yeah, I think Broncos and Seahawks may be saying bye-bye after this weekend. Is that right? If you invert the colors of the Super Bowl logo, they're the Broncos and the Seahawks.
We won't see them
it could be that. Could be.
Oh, so Garage Gamer's he's not a Seahawks fan. He's a Joe Montana, Jerry Rice 49ers fan. Yeah, you're going way back on that one, Garage Gamer. I know. If I had my pick, I mean, Rams, I don't have a problem with the Rams. Honestly, the only team I don't want to see win is the Patriots. That's it. Yeah. Any other one of these teams, I could sleep okay at night. If the Patriots win, I'm going to be mad.
Same.
Why?
No offense, Israel Gaming.
Yeah, sorry, Israel. Sorry, MG. Yeah, well, not sorry, MG.
Oh.
But I did put a poll question up, and it was who plays in the Super Bowl? And right now, a Patriots-Rams Super Bowl is at 44%. Second is Patriots-Seahawks at 39%. Seahawks-Broncos at 17%. And Broncos-Rams, 0%.
I was looking at all those names. Wow. I'm just trying to pick out which one's my favorite.
Well, obviously the Steelers, right?
It's not on there, though.
What do you mean it's not on there? It's right here.
They're
the team that got pasted in the first round of the playoffs.
Oh.
What is this? What's up, Mike? We're about ready to sign off, man. This is the Ballers Sports Show, episode 2.
Moat's in the house. What's up, Moat?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Those people from Boston tend to be obnoxious. Oh, did I say that out loud?
I think you did.
I did.
Like, don't say like you're creepy like you're Todd or something. Uncle MG said good night. Oh, he's still here. Sorry.
I'm still here. I'm not.
Come on, Israel. I got to give you crap, man.
I'm not going to bed yet. I'm staying up all night tonight.
Are you? No, my Israel. There'd be a cold day in hell before he ever wears a Tom Brady jersey. He's gonna wear a Big Ben Roethlisberger jersey, and whether he wants to or not, yes, you.
He's like, yes, you.
He's like, who's that? Huh? Burger. He likes burgers. He said.
Burger King, McDonald's.
There you go.
He's like Wendy's more. McDonald's.
It is MG. That's right. Yes.
I love chocolate chip muffins.
I hate the Patriots, but even I can't deny that Brady. Yeah, there hasn't been another guy as clutch as him.
Yeah.
Now I would still
he is a goat, man.
Say that maybe Aaron Rodgers in his prime may be the best pure passer, or maybe Dan Marino, like the best from a passing quarterback standpoint. Those guys could sling it. They had the arm like nobody else had. But Brady, he could be playing by himself, 12-on-1 with just one receiver, and he would still somehow lead the team downfield and win games. I mean, he was just that clutch.
Yeah, he was.
Phillip Rivers. Yeah, we already went over Phillip Rivers. I mean, the next head coach of the Buffalo Bills.
Oh,
right?
That's not that can't happen. Boat that cannot
get
happen.
out of here with that. Yeah, that's a PR stunt, right? That was 100% a PR stunt.
Yeah.
I like the background of the city.
Yeah, well, that's something that I may change from week to week. I'm not going to be a total Pittsburgh homer this whole time,
Hey, the football thing we're talking about.
We are.
So it looks like Mike, we had what the Pats and the Rams, right? We both picked both.
That
teams,
we
right?
did. We both picked the Pats and the Rams. The chat picked the Pats and the Rams.
All right.
That was the lead in the poll. Actually, you know what?
Oh, okay.
It went Patriots Seahawks. They evened it up. They're both at 40% right now. So I guess the majority says the Patriots are representing the AFC for sure. Wow. It's just up in the air. The Seahawks and the Rams. I mean, to me, that'll be the game to watch. That'll be the one, because I think the Patriots are probably. It would be very shocking to me if the Broncos won. It would be really shocking, but the Seahawks Rams, it wouldn't shock me either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait a second. If Seahawks and Broncos say bye underneath it, are they gonna fight each other in like the football thing?
They could.
Who can win, and whoever loses, they say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah. That means the bye means those teams were the best in their respective conference, and they didn't have to play anybody in the first round. They got a bye into the second round. I try to explain
that's
it
good.
as best
That's
I
good.
could.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Me too. Sometimes I can't explain things good.
Okay. Israel, he must have he was the guy who evened up the poll. Put money down on Broncos Hawks. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yes, he did, MG. Santa Claus delivered, as he always does.
Yes, I did.
Yep.
I bake a lot of things. I bake chocolate brownies, a heart-shaped cake, and heart-shaped cake was a little. There's two different like sizes you could make.
Is this a football, or what are we talking about here?
I think so.
Comment was it.
They need to eliminate conferences. I don't know if that'll ever happen.
A comment said that me get my Easy Bake Oven yet.
Oh.
I'm explaining about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
I made chocolate brownies.
Can you bake a beef Wellington?
Wow, that'd be awesome, Dylan.
Yeah. We're not there yet, MG. We're not quite there yet. But all right, so there you go, man. We'll see what happens after this weekend. Should be two pretty good games. Yep. We'll see if we come back next week with good picks, or if we totally implode yet again.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sorry about.
Well, maybe Dylan gets maybe he gets, whenever he becomes monetized or big enough, he can create his own weekly podcast called Baking with Dylan.
There you go.
One of my YouTube channel could be called Baking with Dylan, and I just bake every video.
You could do whatever you want, buddy. It's your channel, right?
That'd be kind of cool.
But all right, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. And if you guys aren't sick of me yet, in a few hours, I will be live with Nostalgia Strikes Back tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Eastern. We'll have a full panel, and we got a ton of stuff to go over tomorrow morning too. There's been some pretty epic movie trailers and video game trailers that have dropped over the past week. And not only that, we are going to be talking about, we're going way back to the past, and we're going to be talking about everybody's first car. So, Blair, do you remember the first car you ever had?
It was my dad's truck, man. It was a work truck. It was a 1992 Ford Ranger. Yeah.
No, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's
So
the first car you ever had?
I can't. I'm gonna talk about it on the stream tomorrow morning. I can't give that information out right now. But yeah, it has a pretty crazy backstory too. It was given to me, and I feel like everybody's gonna have a pretty interesting story about their first vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, all the beaters we used to drive around
yeah.
and not taking care of it like we should. But you know, when you're 16, 17 years old,
You just roll with it.
that's it, man. You hit that pothole going 80 miles an hour and you didn't even slow down.
The first car
That's true.
I ever had is, I'll tell you tomorrow.
We'll find out in about 10 years what the first car you ever had was.
Yep,
So stay tuned.
this is
Right.
called my car.
1989 Porsche 911.
My
Wow.
car was named, we'll see you tomorrow.
The fact that it was a Porsche, wow.
Yeah.
We'll check it out.
Hey, Kevin, what's up, man? Thank you for the
What's up?
super
What's up,
chat.
Kevin?
Yeah, you'll have to catch it on replay, dude. We went all over the spectrum. Started out with some baseball, some college football, went into NFL coaching, and yeah, got into the championship game. So, nope, no problem, man. Yeah, so thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight. And Glairzilla, you got anything coming up on your channel you want to plug or anything like that?
Right now, I don't at the moment, but like myself, I put up if I put up like a thumbnail for like a last minute stream, I'll do that. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Yeah, but right now, nothing.
But
Right
everybody, subscribe to Glairzilla. I didn't. I realized last week I didn't give him the due justice and
now, no
promote
worries.
his channel enough. So
You're good, Mike. Don't worry.
yeah,
about
get
it.
over there, sub to his channel. He does drop some videos and some live streams. So yeah, he's
Appreciate
a hardcore gamer at heart, man, and obviously a sports fanatic. So
Big time. Yep.
yeah, so guys, we'll see you next week. Plan on doing this next week again, Glairzilla. I don't know if Friday's available. Maybe we'll jump back to Thursday if we have to, depending on the schedule.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, Mike. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after. We'll figure it out. And for me, like I said, you'll see me tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern with Nostalgia Strikes Back. And we got a lot of good stuff to cover. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching us.
Peace,
Have
guys.
a good night.
Bye-bye.